What is up, gamers? How is it going? Did not mean to do that. Let me reset the enmity. All the bottles I have on my desk falling over. Don't worry. They're all either empty cans or closed bottles. Not to worry. So today, I am here to tell people how to level in Final Fantasy. Will I be providing clips of the things I tell you to do? No. I will tell you the things you should do, show where to find them, and that's it. So, step 1 for leveling. This is for combat jobs, by the way, not crafters. I already made a video for that. We're talking about these guys right here. You'll notice that I only have 2 level 80s. That's going to turn to 3 soon. And by soon, I probably mean like a week. But either way. So, step 1 to leveling combat classes. Don't level other combat classes. Choose the one you want to play and stick with that one. Alright? Just don't level another one. If you really want to, buy the skip. But it's pain. Now, on to step 2. If you've ignored step 1 and you do want to level something and you don't want to buy the skip, let's go to step 2. So, first of all, for step 2, we'll go with the jobs that start at level 1. We're going to ignore the jobs that start at level 30, like Dark Knight, Machinist, I think Dancer, Astrologian, yada yada. This is also ignoring the stuff that starts at a later level, like Samurai, Gunbreaker, Dancer, Red Mage, etc., etc. I think that's all of them actually, though. So this is just starting from level 1. Now, step 2 for the process is do hunting logs. Early hunting logs is a good source of experience. Like, I've been leveling Black Mage, completed these ones right here, and then these. I also completed a couple fates while doing all these hunting logs, so do that. And by the time I finished the rank 1 and almost finished rank 2, I was able to do leveling in the duty roulette, which is right here. Speaking of which, I need to do that today before it resets in about 6 hours. So I'll probably do that after this video. And while we're on this duty roulette, whenever you get to the required level to queue up for any of these, you should be doing them on whatever class you want to level. So, just like, if you've got a class you want to level, if it's 16, do leveling every day. If it's above 50, make sure you do leveling, trials, main scenario, alliance raid, and 50, 60, 70. You don't have to do front lines, but it gives similar experience to the other ones because it is a daily. So I recommend doing it. If you don't have it, all you gotta do is go over to Wolves Den Pier, talk to some guys. They'll be like, hey, you want to join the front line? And then, bam, you'll get the quest. Here's what it looks like. How do you access it normally? Good question. Morabi Dry Docks Landing. Here it is. Lower Lenosha. Go down here. Right at the boats. Wolves Den Docks. Here it is. If this place doesn't have the quest to start queuing up for Frontline, I got nothing. Look it up online. Have fun. I guess I should have split that into 2 parts. Oh well. Step 3. Do your dailies. Do your daily roulettes. That's it. Make sure you do your daily roulettes. That's step 3. Step 4. This is applicable if you feel like getting beast tribes. I don't actually know if there's any beast tribes before the fairies that you can do for leveling warrior classes or combat classes. But if there is and you feel like doing those, get those. But if your character is level 70 or higher, why did I teleport back to the house? I need to go to Ilmaig. So if your character is level 70 or higher, you can go over to Ilmaig, unlock the Fairy Beast Tribe through a series of quests. It's not too long. The quest line does start in the Crystarium, just so you know. Where's Crystarium? There it is. The quest should be around this area to start the quest line. So if you don't have the Beast Tribe for the fairies, go there, get it, and right over here, you'll see this person right here. She gives quests, gives you lots of experience, tokens, revelations. And you can also buy stuff from the fairies with the tokens that the quest giver gives. My reputation isn't high because I only did it when I was leveling machinist, so that's how it is. I don't do them unless I'm leveling at the moment. But this is a good source of experience. I highly recommend doing it if you're level 70 or above. That's not the one I wanted to open. Other than those 4 steps, there is a step 5, and that is just... Why am I doing steps? Whatever. Step 5. If you've gotten all your dailies done, but you still want to level, or you want to level before you get your dailies done, for when you're below 60, if you go over to Quarry Mill, there's what Final Fantasy calls a deep dungeon called Palace of the Dead. The quest line to unlock it is from this place. You'll know you're at the right place if you actually see a good amount of people there, even though it is currently 1 a.m. my time. I don't know which one of these people gives the starting quest line, but this guy right here is the entrance. Go to enter Palace of the Dead. You'll start off at floor 1, but once you get up to floor 50, you'll have the option to start there. And most of the time, just so you know, people run 51 to 60 to level their classes. They don't continuously go higher and higher. 51 to 60 is simply the fastest and most efficient way people have found to do it. So keep that in mind. If you want help getting through Palace of the Dead, send me a friend request. I'm on Genova, Sonic the Dash Hedgehog. I'll help you get 250. Will I help you level? No. Cause if my black mage is still below 60, I will. But otherwise, no. Because I myself hate Palace of the Dead. Although I myself hate leveling other classes. I should say that. There is another deep dungeon in this game So this Palace of the Dead is for levels 1 to 50. That's right, you heard me. Levels 1 to 50. You could start this from level 1. You can ignore the hunt logs entirely. I wouldn't. But, I mean, maybe you like Palace of the Dead. I sure don't. I sure don't. But, this is for levels 1 to 60. For 61 to 70, there's another one in good old Othard. It is... I think it's this one. I hope it's this one, because if it's not, that's a waste of money. It's not. Is it? It's not even here, is it? No, no, it's this one. Dang it. So, it's Heaven on High. Aetheryte is Onokoro. I really thought Onokoro would be the one underwater, not Tamamizu. But you'll know you're at the right place when, so you teleport in. You load in. You're looking down, camera level, and you look up, and you see a huge fucking tower that extends into space. I can't show you how far it goes, because, you know, I can't look directly up for some reason, but it goes up. It goes high. And to access it, there's the start of the quest line is somewhere in this village. Probably right here. I think you talk to Kyusei to start it, but I'm not entirely sure. Look it up if you can't find it. It'll tell you to go places. I think the last place you gotta go is right here, so I recommend having flying unlocked. There is a way to get up via a rope or something right here, but flying just makes it so much easier. If you don't have flying, you can still do it. It'll just take a bit longer. But here is where you enter, talk to Kyusei, be like, I want to enter Heaven on High. And then it's the same menu as Palace of the Dead. That's for 61 to 70. After 70, that was step 5. Deep Dungeons, step 5. Step 6, that's 70 to 80. Now, here's where it gets funky. That beast tribe, kind of part of this step. I don't know if there's other beast tribes. That's why I put it step 4. But step 5, fairy beast tribe quests. They're daily. Do them. Other parts of step 5. So, if you, I believe this is only accessible if you have a level 80. And you should have a level 80 if you're focusing on other classes, because just having one class at max level will increase the experience gained for your other classes that you're leveling. So, you know. But, level 80. Go unlock Bozjan. I don't know where to start unlocking Bozjan. Look it up. But, to get to Bozjan, you go over to the Doman Enclave. And if you don't know where the Doman Enclave is, you either missed this Aetheryte, or you're not at this part because you don't have a level 80 yet, or a level 70 because you haven't gone to Stormblood. So I don't know why you're really watching this, but future reference, I guess. So here's the Doman Enclave. To get to Bozjan, you go out this way. We're going to the docks over here. You'll see I have a quest. I don't know why it's locked. It's right over here. It is, talk to this guy right here. It'll be like, hey, you want to go to, wait, Gangos. Yeah, it'd be like you want to go to Gangos. You say yes, and then you'll pop up in Gangos. And here's the resistance camp. To get into Bozjan, it's Jaros right here. You'll see a lot of people crowding him usually. Bozjan Southern Front. Enter it. To level in there, you do the fates that spawn. You go to all the critical engagements you can, and basically just to run around, do the objectives. You'll level. Is it faster than dungeon grinding? I think it is. I think it is. Although dungeon grinding and Bozjan are both mindless grinding, so mix it up a bit sometimes if you feel like it. That's what I would do. And that's about it. Let's go over a couple tips real quick. I've given you ways to level. Now, here's some tips to level. Number 1. If you've been playing this game for a while and you're excited for the new expansion and you know you're going to be playing the new expansion, I highly recommend pre-ordering it. Why? Because you'll get this neat little earring that scales up from level 1 to 80 and increases the experience you earn by 30% when you're level 80 and below. That is big, and this is a pre-order bonus for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. I'll be honest, I don't remember if it was the deluxe or the normal pre-order. Either way, you'll be able to see it if you look at the pre-order. So, if you know you're going to be playing Endwalker and you want to level classes, you might as well pre-order it now rather than wait for it to come out and then get it, so you can get this neat little earring to level other classes faster. Tip number 2. Similar to the first in that it is an accessory that's going to give you an experience bonus. Now, I don't have this ring. I don't know where it went. I think I sold it by accident or something. I looked all over the place. I couldn't find it. But there is a ring called Brand New Ring. How you get that ring is by doing all of the beginner trials. I don't actually know what they're called. We'll go find out. But the game directs you to this place. It's like, hey, do these to learn how to play your role or your class or whatever. And at the end of the missions, the reward is the brand new ring, which, while you are level 30 and below, you get an experience bonus. I do not remember what the specific number is. I think it is 30%. I could be wrong. But right here, talk to this person. And go be like, register for Hall of the Novice training. And this is what it is. Split group exercises. Let me swap to the tank real quick, so I can actually see all the completed ones. Huh? Well, I guess I got rid of my completed exercises. Oh well. So yeah, come to this guy, be like, hey, let me go into the Hall of Novice training. Complete all the trainings. At the end, you'll get a brand new ring, and that's how you know when you're done. Can you get multiple? I'm not sure. You guys can find out if you want to. I mean, I'm not going to. Nope, no siree. And third tip, which I kind of went over earlier. Make sure before you level other classes that you already have a level 80. I cannot stress enough how important that is. When you have a higher level job than the one you're currently leveling, you get an experience bonus. How big is it? On Black Mage, I'm getting like 150% bonus. It's 55 right now. So there's that. I believe it goes lower as you level up the job, so you get less bonus for having a level 80, but the bonus is huge for the early levels. So if you don't have a level 80, get a level 80 and then start leveling other stuff. Alright? Hope I've gotten this across to you. Don't say that I didn't tell you this, alright? Because I did. Got it? Good. And that's about it. Kind of long-winded. I don't write scripts for these. Should I? Maybe. Yes, definitely. Will I? No. Why would I? That just... I mean, I know why I would. But it's like a sarcastic why would I, you know? Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you found any of this helpful, even though there are probably a multitude of videos out on this topic already, go ahead and like. Maybe subscribe. I'd appreciate it. If I missed anything, which honestly is likely because I wasn't writing anything down, go ahead and comment down below for the others. And I will hopefully see you all next time. Peace out, gamers.